Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Tex Murphy Overseer, where we've made our way into Gideon's mansion, specifically his bedroom. There already looks like a bunch of stuff for us to interact with. I just noticed that the night is multicolored. I don't know if that's necessarily a clue.
Wow, that's a pretty horsey.
No, it's not.
Gideon's all set up for a round of tag team chess.
A lot of chess themed.
Looks like some type of schematic drawing.
Test pattern sequence diagrams. All walls in center gallery become charged when test pattern is initiated. I vaguely remember that puzzle.
The sculpture is just like the one in my office. Of course, that's like comparing an actual Lamborghini to the Matchbox version. That's a pawn. Probably ought to have my face on it. I could stare at this painting for like 8 seconds without getting bored.
Wow, that's a new record. Alright, can I do anything with these weights over here?
Gideon must use these for strength training. Sylvia was probably more of an aerobic workout. A dumbbell bar. Reminds me of my dad's favorite hangout.
Alright, the game just kind of crashed entirely. That's okay, we're back in it.
Ah, the 9 Knights of St. Gideon. Galahad, Lancelot, Hector, Harry, Hotspur, Haggis, Deadeye Dick, the Shadow, and Fierce Fred was the smallest and hungriest knight of them all.
I will not question the validity of that series of names.
Court, a novel by the author of Joy of Chess, More Joy of Chess, and everything you've ever wanted to know about chess but were afraid to ask.
I assure you that at this point in my life,
These must be antiques.
there is nothing about chess that I'm afraid to ask about.
I figured Gideon would have a bed like Scrooge McDuck's.
Largely because I'm not particularly good at chess.
The chess set seems to be missing a few pieces. About 26 of them. Wonder why.
Anything behind the bed? Nothing. Let's save our game, exploring Gideon's mansion. Alright. Let's see if we can find something else we can interact with. Or pick up.
A pleasant tropical touch.
Now what is this all about? Nothing. I can open one but not the other. Are there any exits? Yes, there are.
Well, this door just leads to an exit. I need to look around here for something. Maybe a secret panel or door.
Do I need to look around here, or can I look around in this exit area? Oh, that is literally just an exit. Can I use the chess pieces with that? Yes, I can. Huh. Alright, do I have any image as to where I probably should be putting these chess pieces? Wait, of course I do. I literally have them right in front of me. The only problem is I can't see them. Sorry about that long delay. See them and the board at the same time. I was reaching for a marker to put them on. So we have the pawn is in what? Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just drawing a quick chessboard on a sheet of paper. The pawn goes there. Is that a queen or king?
It looks like solid gold. Gideon must have paid a king's ransom.
King. That is a pretty horse. So the knight goes there. The bishop is 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces.
Looks like a bishop-shaped lamp.
The rook is 3 spaces over. And is that the queen?
I'm fairly sure that's a queen.
Thanks. Is 3 spaces over. I'm not entirely sure how that piece is represented on the board, but let's hope we don't have to worry about that. So that is a pawn goes probably there, because it's on the brown side. King. Knight. And if this turns out to be incorrect, I can always rotate all of these guys around. Okay. It might be based on just... Oh, hold on. Alright. Let's move them around. Pawn. Knight. Or king. Knight. Bishop. Rook. Queen. Okay. Pawn. King. Knight. Bishop. Rook. Or I might actually be missing a piece. Huh. Because I don't have that piece representing the 7th object. So I guess let's try this out, and if this doesn't work, then clearly I need to keep looking for one more thing. But the game did let me start the puzzle. Okay, do I have... No, I don't. I screwed this one up. So the pawn goes one more down. That's the main reason why this didn't... Oh, that's actually the queen. Never mind. I'm looking at the wrong side. So the pawn is there. The king is there. The bishop there. Sorry, the knight there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I have the bishop written wrong. I accidentally wrote it in the wrong spot. Yeah, the rook there. The queen there. Okay. So. The bishop's actually there. But let us try... based on just the angle of approach to the table. Based on the placement of the color shade. What was that noise? Alright, let's flip that around this way.
Something big just opened up.
There we go.
Wonder what the switch does. Only one way to find out.
All right. What does the switch do?
I stepped out of a secret elevator onto a balcony overlooking a huge gallery filled with priceless paintings, beautiful sculptures, and classic statues.
In other words, a place where you were completely out of your element.
If you're implying that I have poor taste, then wouldn't that reflect poorly upon my choice of dates?
All right, I take it back. Continue.
Well, large chandeliers hung from the ceiling, and across the room I could see a set of doors. Unfortunately, the floor of the gallery was pressure sensitive and lit up with extremely high voltage. There had to be some way to get across, but it certainly wasn't obvious just how I was supposed to do it.
I can only imagine that while telling the story, he's emphasizing all of the puzzle parts that he goes through. So he's just talking to Chelsea, and he's all like, yeah, then I moved the pawn a couple spaces down from there, and the knight across to the other side of the board. But that didn't do anything. So, Electric Boogaloo 2. Electric Boogaloo. So, apparently this should be something in relating to this. Huh.
All this art and not one classic movie poster.
I know.
Well, I'm no expert, but I'm guessing Gideon didn't buy this one at Prince Plus. This guy's got girl trouble.
I vaguely remember being able to climb up there. Let's go down to the floor, see if we can do anything.
This probably costs a lot of money, and I have no idea why.
I want to say I'm able to at least walk on part of the floor.
Naturally, I would have been crazy to try that. Luckily, there was another way out of the situation without getting myself killed.
And the answer was to not go to the main menu. Can I walk out on this side?
So, I had no choice but...
Huh. Wait. I have this bar. Is this metal bar going to help me in some fashion? Ooh, hello.
This must raise and lower the chandelier so it can be cleaned. That won't work by itself. I'll need much longer arms to reach that.
Huh. I can't stretch this out?
That won't work by itself.
So what will it work with? Or, shall I say, have I just missed exactly where that item was? Okay, I could just take the railing.
Sturdy brass railing. Could probably support a lot of weight. And it looks like it's coming loose.
You never know what's going to be useful in an adventure game. It might just be the handrail, which is just right there. Does not look like it stands out at all. Let's lower that chandelier again. And then see if we can do something with it.
That won't work by itself.
Okay.
That won't work by itself.
Okay, can I take off more handlebar? Yes, I can. All right. That looks like I'm done with that.
Oh, I would have loved to have seen that. I can just imagine you shimmying across on that pole.
It's my formal dance training.
Luckily, there was a big control panel on the outside of one of the walls. I just had to find it.
All right. What is this a painting of?
All this art, not one classic movie poster.
All right. Am I in danger of falling off? Can I fall off?
That wouldn't have been the best way to handle the situation.
Okay. I can fall off. So, better to know now when I'm just trying it out than later. For some reason. Because it looks like it would get a little tricky when turning around.
This probably costs a lot of money, and I have no idea why.
Huh. If I was a security box that handled the security in this building and floor, what would I look like? And where would I be? Would I be you?
This probably costs a lot of money, and this painting has a somewhat religious feel to it.
Oh, just somewhat religious. Or would I be on the outside wall? I don't know. Would I be behind a
Tightrope
painting?
walker, but those retaining walls look as though they just might be wide enough to walk on. No tightrope walker, but those retaining walls look as though they just might be wide enough to walk on.
Just barely. Oh, hold on. What are you?
Need to jump down to the floor inside the display walls.
So
I don't understand what went wrong or what I'm supposed to do. Well, maybe that's doing test phase 1.
Need to jump down to the floor inside the display walls.
So I had no choice but to pursue another solution.
Now here's a question. Was it going through all of the tests? Was it cycling through all the test parts? And I just didn't notice it doing anything?
Damn, there's no off switch, just a test button. And I've never been good at taking tests.
Same here. Test on. All right, let's take... The problem is I'm not entirely sure what direction... Oh, never mind. Balcony exit. And I wish I was also able to figure out where the test pattern was. So let's go on the left side, see if we can clearly...
Need to jump down to the floor inside the display walls.
There's the balcony. Oh, yeah.
That
I think I figured it out. So the highlighted floor becomes the danger floor. So at what point does... What would be a good path for me to take? Like, it seems as though the hallway here kind of is safe for the... Or this room here is safe for the most part. And then becomes dangerous. But I also want to be able to see when it becomes dangerous. Okay. We're gonna need to draw this. Or take a picture. We have the technology. Alright. Here goes nothing.
Need to jump down to the floor inside the display walls.
So there's the balcony. Okay, now it should go to test subject 3. Then test 4 is just behind me, and then that shuts off. Test 5.
Naturally.
Nope. Oh, nope, I was looking at it the other way around. Let's try that again.
Need to jump down to the floor inside the display walls.
So... Test 2 should come on soon. Test 3 is on, it looks like. Test...
That wouldn't have been the best way to handle the situation.
Oh, I might have been too far back.
Need to jump down to the floor inside the display walls.
Okay, let's get a little bit closer to the balcony, which is there. Wait for this part of the floor to turn off, and then we're able to move here. And then that turns on, and I don't think this is a good idea. Nope.
That wouldn't have been the best way to handle the situation.
That was not a best way to handle the situation. Between tests 5 and 6, I should actually be off to the left of the balcony, facing...
Need to jump down to the floor inside the display walls.
So let's wait for this to turn on, and then we're going to head out and to the right. Yes. Then we're going to stay here, and then go to the left. Once that shuts off, then we're going to go into the middle. Once that's available, then we're going to stay here. And stay here. I think that works. Then that's going to turn off. And then I've got to book it. There we go. Fantastic.
This looks suspiciously like a flower pot.
Out of the frying pan. All right. Anything else for me to collect? I see a CD right over here.
There must be a place where I can run this disc somewhere around here.
Gideon Enterprises 1024.
If I remember my medieval history correctly, these figures represent Stan and Bill, the patron saints of oak paneling and brass fixtures.
Exactly.
I'll bet Gideon bought this with his hard-earned cash.
Ah, horses.
Gideon's got a whole herd of horsey pictures. Books, books, and more books. 4 Tiffany lamps. Seems a little ostentatious. Those people at Glamour Shots really do some nice work. So much wasted seating space.
All right. What on earth is this?
Nice wings. Sure beats the aquarium of guppies I had when I was a kid.
Ooh, what is this guy?
A dinosaur coin bank. Must be a keepsake from when Gideon was like the rest of us.
Ah, I see you have your phone.
Bat phone. It's like a video game I played on Dad's old 286. As I remember, the game was just too darn big to fit on one floppy disk. Well, that won't work. This appears to be an elaborate cabinet, but I can't figure out how to open it. Satan doesn't like the call, but Gabriel will be shooting the 1-on-1. If I ever run into this Cupid guy, I'm gonna beat the hell out of him.
I think I might be a little bit too early for this room.
This collection of pictures looks like something out of a Martha Stewart guide to interior decorating. Gideon must be trying to corner the stain.
Alright.
I'll bet Gideon bought this with his heart.
Alright, what else have we got where we can go? Have I been down this way? I don't think so.
Seems like an odd place for a couch. I don't see a TV anywhere.
I mean, what good is a couch if it's not facing entertainment?
I'll need to find a little something before I can open this. Well, I can't help but admire the sturdiness and craftsmanship of the doors.
Alright, let's take a look around the hallway the other way. See if there is something else we might have missed. Pillows we could possibly move.
Seems like an odd place for a couch. I don't see a TV anywhere.
Stuff on the bench, the lone bench in the middle of the hall. Then long hallway of nothing. Huh.
Looks like the access panel requires a numeric code.
Huh. Is that sword on the stained glass important? Ah, son of a... Yeah, that's gonna be tricky. I don't necessarily see anything that I haven't... Why? I'm not entirely sure why I'm carrying that around.
Gideon certainly didn't spare any expense with his interior decorating.
Ah, look at this interior decorating. Spare no expense. So right now the only room I can go into is this one.
Ah, the bat phone.
Can I use the disc with this?
Well, that's not gonna work.
I guess not.
Dinosaur coin bank. Must be a keepsake from when Gideon was like the rest of us.
Wait a second. Can I put the coin in the coin bank? That was horrifying.
This is a curious little dropping.
All right. What is that a key for? Did I find a room that was unlocked? Or was locked? Yes, there was that one door. Can I use the key on here?
That doesn't seem to do anything.
There was a locked door on this side of the hall. Game room.
Gideon could probably beat me at chess, but I'd wax him in a game of 9-ball.
Ah, hold on.
What is this? This thing is ancient. Maybe I'll let Gideon know I was here by beating his high score.
I don't believe in the original Mean Streets enemies could duck and shoot you. So clearly they've upgraded for the arcade game. Neat little Easter egg. Ah, what have we here? It's literally a puzzle.
Jigsaw puzzle. Gideon must get really bored.
It is quite literally just a puzzle. Let's find our corners. There we go. And that also helps in regards to figuring out color shading, too. There we go. Move that out of the way. Oh, I think I know what this is. I think this is a jigsaw of Alcatraz Island. So many pieces in the way. There we go. There that is. Now that should go up here. Nope. That probably goes somewhere over there. Then this goes... Or that goes somewhere over there. Huh. Yep, there we go. And that... Sometimes it's hard to tell which side is up in a puzzle piece. But I suppose it wouldn't be very puzzling if you could just easily identify it. And... No... There we go. And this goes there. And that goes there. And voila. And excellent.
These chess terms must be passwords. Could be useful at some point.
So A is queen. I'll just take a photo of this. I don't even know why I'm even writing these things down with my technology. Oh yeah, they're passwords for the STG cards. So we got password A, B, C. Yep. Okay.
And table. I don't care much for guns. Except, of course, when I'm hunting wabbit. I don't care much for guns. Plants.
Plants. An end table. Okay, so now I have all of the passwords for...
Some sort of metal cross. Well, I don't have a password.
I do have the password for Klaus's cards. Stop complaining. But... thought I was going to be able to find more here. Wait, hold on. This is a little inconspicuous.
Still fashionable after all these years. Fashionable after all these years. Fashionable after all these years.
Never mind.
Still fashionable after all these years.
That looks like it stands out more than it actually does.
Hermaphrodite. Give me 5, way down low.
Can I do something with the fire?
The relatively obscure philosopher Mediocrities. These won't help, because I'm looking for clues.
Ah. He's looking for clues, not cues. Completely different.
Plants.
Plants. Oh, I can pick up some of these. Just not all of them. Wait. I feel as though this is the clue for the,
Well, I hope Gideon got a good deal on these pool balls, because they're all numbered wrong.
Alright. So now I think I'm able to get through that, that other door at the other end. I think. And actually, while I'm at it, I might as well take a picture of the chess moves. I don't know exactly which ones are the correct ones, but that might come up. So red is 5, blue is 6, orange is 4, purple is 7, black is 3, yellow is 8. I thought you were red. Let's put 5. I don't have a green ball. Maybe I screwed up these two colors. Maroon ball. Red ball. So is one of these the maroon ball and was one of these the red ball? Well, that's clearly the violet is 7. Blue has to be 6. Orange has to be 4. Is that a gray or black then? Am I overthinking this? Let's see if I can find another. Let's go back real quick. Okay, so I missed the green ball, which is a 2. So now, let's head back. Knowing that the green is at least a 2 means we can still kind of finagle with the other ones that we are not quite as positive in regards to the actual coloring. So green is 2, 7, 4, 6, 8. So this, in theory, should be 3. And in theory, that should be 5 and that 1. Nope. 5 and that 1. Ah, alarm deactivated. Alarm deactivated.
Unless I miss my guess, that's a graphic of Alcatraz Island. Looks like Gideon's got a prison flick on the TV. And it's got a built-in disc player. How nice. Well, that won't work. Well, that's not gonna work.
Why not?
There must be a place where I can run this disc.
Oh. Mr. Gideon, security droids have been installed in cell blocks A and C. They are equipped with heat and motion sensing equipment. Droid 1 patrols cell block A in a repeating pattern. Any target detected on the same level as the droid within 20 feet will be destroyed unless it is inside a cell. Droid number 2 patrols the long corridor in cell block C in a repeating pattern. Any pattern target detected on any level and within 70 feet of the droid will be destroyed unless it is inside a cell. The only safe zones are empty cells in cell blocks A and C, all of B and D, and the subterranean level which is monitored by human security. Great. This is a non-disclosure document. Construction in Alcatraz is to begin August 1st, 2036. The property has been purchased by Mr. Gideon and is no longer government property. Construction project will include installation of modernized electrical work and plumbing, as well as fully automated climate control and air purification systems, storage equipment, and capacity for 5 years' worth of food and provisions. A security shield designed to block detection of all electrical, radio, and particle transmissions. A subterranean command center with satellite links, extensive computerization, and state-of-the-art virtual reality capabilities. An extensive security system utilizing the existing structure. This will entail automated surveillance supervised by a small human contingent. Construction phases are to proceed as they did during construction of Mr. Gideon's home. The project completion date is December 1st, 2037. Okay, anything else I'm looking for here? Or is that it?
That's a picture of the president's daughter. What diabolical scheme is Gideon working on? I wonder what these monitors are monitoring. An external display of Gideon's mansion. Good thing no one was on guard duty when I broke in. An external display of Gideon's mansion. Good thing no one was on guard duty when I broke in.
Alright. So am I done here?
Security override panel. I hope it has something to do with the gallery floor. Looks like it needs a security card.
Okay, so I clicked on all of these libraries, but I didn't click on this section of the library. So I was not able to acquire this thing.
The cross must need to be placed in the right spot. Probably in one of those outlines that popped up when I first put the cross on the cabinet.
I wasn't paying attention. Oh, is it here? I missed that. Ah, okay.
Nothing boosts my confidence like finding a security card.
Alright, so this security card probably goes back in his office? What do you call that? Command room? Command chamber? And just disengages the alarm in or the electric floor. Let us do that.
Security override panel. I hope it has something to do with the gallery floor. Looks like it needs a security card.
Okay, I've lost the security card from my inventory. I will assume that the gallery floor is now off. And now I can leave? Excellent. And now, I think now that I'm able to leave...
Tex, you did it. Slade, when the cops came, he confessed to everything. The status of my daddy's death has been changed from suicide to homicide, and I got the money.
That's great, Sylvia. That's great. I'm not done with the case yet.
What do you mean you're not done?
There's still something I've got to do.
Why? We're rich. You can retire.
This isn't about money.
Well, what in the world else could it be about?
Call it a moral obligation.
What about your immoral obligation?
Gideon's project's out of control. I mean, a lot of people have died.
Why don't-
Somebody's got to do something about it, and I'm in the best position to do that.
Why don't you just stay out of it? You've got plenty of things to take care of now, including me.
If our future's worth having, it's worth waiting for.
Look, we have everything around here to make us completely happy. How dare you want to throw it away? What are you trying to prove, huh? That you're brave and strong? Well, I've already seen that. What you're talking about is stupid.
Obviously don't understand me very well. I got into this business to help people, and I'm not just gonna sit around and watch this thing happen. I mean, how would I feel about myself?
You know what? You go play Boy Scout. I don't care.
Sylvia, I want us to be together, but you can't change me.
You know what? You do what you have to do. Just don't expect me to bring flowers to your funeral.
I left for Alcatraz right after Sylvia stormed out of my office. Probably should have gotten a good night's sleep first, but I was pretty wound up.
Poor baby.
Yeah, well, it turns out it didn't matter. As soon as I landed on Alcatraz and stepped out of my speeder, something zapped me and I blacked out. Must have been one of those security droids. When I came to, I was in a locked jail cell in one of the old prison sections.
All right. I think this is where I'm going to stop for the night. Got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.
Unfortunately, the bars don't seem to have corroded with age.